Happy holiday.
Hi everybody! Welcome to our show, our 4 o'clock program, our holiday celebration program. We'll stop our music so you guys can hear me. Welcome again to our December Celebrations Thursday program. It's just me and Miss Rosalie today, so we're running the camera, we're doing the crafts, we're reading the stories, so it's just us, so put up with us, okay? So today we're doing a bunch of different December celebrations. So it covers everything from winter solstice to St. Nicholas Day to St. Lucia and lots of other ones in between. We have some crafts. If you have the Take and Makes, we had some crafts in there. You can follow along and do them with us, or you can save them and do them later. I'm also going to be reading some poems to go along with the celebrations. And then Miss Rosalie and I are going to talk about some other things all about December celebrations. This year, we know our December celebrations are going to be a little bit different. We might not get to see all of the friends and family that we normally see. So that's why we really wanted to make this program a lot of fun and talk about celebrations from around the world. So the first poem we're going to read is about St. Lucia, and that's celebrated in Sweden. I'll get my poetry book out here. Okay, this one's called Morning Light. Today I wake while it is still night, for I am Lucia. I wear a red sash and a gown of white. Shh, I am Lucia. I bring coffee and saffron buns, for I am Lucia. With a crown of candles on my head. And so, sorry about that. Somebody was trying to call us. And we're going to go ahead, and Miss Rosalie is going to go ahead and tell us a little bit more about St. Lucia and make our first craft for us. Thanks a lot.
Okay, so when celebrating St. Lucia, there is a special crown, and so that's what we're going to be making. In your Take and Make kit, you've got a long strip. I made mine a little extra longer because I have a bigger head. You also have some green paper with leaves on them, and you have a sheet with the directions and some candles. So it looks like the first thing you'll want to color your candles. So we've got some white candles, we've got that flame on there, and you'll have to cut those out, and then you'll also cut out some of your leaves, okay? And then you'll need a glue stick and maybe tape, but a stapler usually works better, okay? All right, so after you've got those all colored and cut out, then you're going to take and glue on your leaves onto your crown. So I'm gonna just put a long rubbing of glue. And, oh, you know what? I wanna put my candles on first so they're inside the leaves part of the crown. It's like a wreath that goes on your head. Okay, a little bit over there. All right, now on top of the candles, I'm going to place the leaves to finish off the wreath. And you've got lots of leaves, so you can really fill up your wreath with those. Kind of spread your candles out. I'm just gonna put mine kind of close together, and then let's see, I'm gonna measure around my head and staple my wreath or my crown together. And there's my St. Lucia crown. All right, okay, let's see what comes next. Do you need the glue stick too? Okay. Oh, goodness, this thing's stuck.
All right, so our next one is we're going to talk a little bit about Germany. So did you know that in Germany, one of the traditions they do is they hide a little glass pickle ornament in their Christmas tree? They hide it somewhere deep inside all the branches of the tree. And the first child to find that pickle on Christmas morning is supposed to get an extra special little present that morning. So that's one of the fun traditions about Germany. So in your Take and Make kit, you are going to have a gingerbread house. Now I'm not going to make the whole gingerbread house on screen because it's a lot of little pieces. But I'm going to kind of show you the basics of it so that way you kind of get an idea. When I was making mine at home, I had a little bit of a trouble deciding which pieces were which. So I'm going to kind of go over that with you and then you can do the rest on your own. So this big white piece is actually the base of your house. Sorry, somebody's asking us a question right now. So, and then you have your 4 pieces. So the 2 that are shaped like triangles are the front and the back of the house. And then the 2 big rectangles are the sides of your house. So you see how they have these little notches on the bottom? You're going to put them into the bottom of your base. And then the sides kind of fit together like puzzle pieces. Like that. So once you have all 4 pieces of your house together, I would recommend putting on the roof. And that's the other part I'm going to show you because that was a little tricky for me. So you're going to want to punch out all your little notches. You have 1. Now I decided, so there's these extra little holes on the top of your roof, and I decided I wanted my chimney to go on the back side of my roof. So you decide which side you want to be your front, and you decide which side you want to be your back, and you plan your roof accordingly. And then this just sits on the top like that. Again, it kind of goes in the little notches. Now, Miss Kimberly said that when she made this craft before, she had on hand a little bit of glue just to kind of glue on the roof a little bit so that way it would stabilize it a little bit more. So if you want to do that, that's fine. I didn't do that with the one I made at home, but you most certainly could do that. So you want to make sure when you put the other side of your roof on, you match up those 2 little notches where the chimney goes. And then the top kind of goes together like a puzzle as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like that. So the other part I'm going to show you is the chimney, because that was part I was very confused about because this actually didn't come with printed instructions. So you have these 2 funny little pieces of brown. One side goes in the front of your chimney, the other side goes in the back of your chimney. So you're going to take these 2 little notches up here and put one on one side of your roof and one on the other side of your roof, okay? And then you're going to take the other one and you just put them like that. So then you end up with, it looks like that. And these other 2 little brown pieces, the nice thing is the rest of these, you don't need any glue. They got stickies on the back. So you're just going to kind of fit those on each side of your chimney, okay? Now the rest of the stuff that's in the baggie for your gingerbread house is all the decorations. So there. I got my chimney on, I've got my roof on. Now you can decorate, okay? So you can see, I just took all the little decorations and punched them out and stuck them on. You can kind of see I put a heart on the front and a heart on the back, and my little door, I gave it a green doorknob. Then I put all sorts of little dots all over the roof. You can decorate it however you want. That's the fun thing about gingerbread houses is there's no right way to do it. So that's all I have for the gingerbread house. We're gonna clean that up. But Miss Rosalie is gonna come on and we're gonna talk about some other fun celebrations from across the world.
What's another one?
So did you know that in Japan, one of their traditions is to go get Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas Eve? They stand in line, the lines are really, really long to get a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. They even have special designed buckets for Christmas Eve in Japan from Kentucky Fried Chicken. So if you want to start a new tradition here, maybe go to Kentucky Fried Chicken on Christmas Eve. I wouldn't though, I would stay home and cozy up. And then, did you know also in Venezuela, a country in South America, they roller skate to Christmas Eve Mass.
Wow.
So the families all put on their roller skates, lace them up, and they all roller skate to Christmas Eve Mass. Isn't that funny?
After all that roller skating exercise, maybe I do want to get Kentucky Fried
Maybe
Chicken.
you do, maybe you do, you do. And then in Norway, this is kind of fun. I kind of like the idea of this. In Norway, on Christmas Eve, they hide all of their brooms because they're afraid the witches might come and steal their brooms.
Oh.
So I like the idea of hiding the broom. That way I don't have to do any sweeping. So those are some other fun traditions. Now I'm gonna read another poem, and then Miss Rosalie is gonna come and do another craft. All right, let's see. All right, this one's called Christmas Path, and it has to do with Las Posadas. Glowing farolitos all along the street, flickering farolitos bright on Christmas Eve. Lines of farolitos as far as I can see, so many farolitos, and some were made by me. I love these, the luminaries lighting the streets. They're so beautiful on Christmas when you drive by people's houses and see them. Okay, so now Miss Rosalie is going to do a craft for Las Posadas. Sorry, I can't remember my holidays. I have so many in my head. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so am I doing both?
We're not doing the poinsettia.
Okay.
We're just. So.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So in your kit.
In your
you
kit.
have this.
Yeah. In your kit, you're gonna have a poinsettia, but we don't have enough poinsettias. This is our last one, and it belongs in somebody's kit, so I kind of borrowed it. So we're not gonna do this one on air, but you have one of these in your kit, and this one you can do on your own. This one actually does have instructions, so you can follow along with the instructions and do this one. So you'll know this one's in your kit as well, but we're not going to show it. Okay, but Miss Rosalie is going to make this really fun one. This one was really fun to make. I like this one.
Okay, so poinsettias are definitely a big decoration, but another way to celebrate, especially when you have a lot of family or friends, is to have a piñata, okay? So we are going to make our own little mini piñatas. All right. So in your kit, you've got a paper cup, a little bag of candy, and some strips of tissue paper. Oh, and a string, and a flat circle. Okay. All right, and you'll need some scissors, tape, and a glue stick from home. All right. So first thing is you might need a grown-up's help for this. And you can use your scissors. You're gonna punch a little hole into the bottom of your cup, and then you put your string in there. Let's see here. Get the string to poke through. Didn't realize this would be the trickiest part. Okay. And then you could probably tie like a little knot on the end that's inside the cup just to make sure it doesn't come all the way out your hole. Okay. And then the next thing is we're going to decorate the outside of our piñata. So you can see on these strips of tissue paper, I started cutting. So you're going to take your big piece of tissue paper and fold it in half. Okay, and then you're going to cut on the open edge, just little like slits, kind of make some fringe so that your piñata can look really festive. Okay. So I'm not going to cut all of that right now. All right, and then we're going to glue these around the cup. I'm going to start, I think, at the bottom. Got some glue on there. And you can see I don't have it all the way at the bottom of the cup because I want it to hang over the edge just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, and you'll do that all the way around. And I'm going to cut off this extra trim there. Get at least one of these glued on. Okay. Looks like a little hula skirt. All right, and then I'm going to put my other colors above the blue on my cup so that they can overlap. And you'll see all the layers of the colors. Okay. More glue. Okay, and then I'll show you this part so then you can see if I put the red, it'll open. So after you've decorated the whole outside of your piñata, you're going to want to cut out your flat circle. And this is going to be the covering for the open bottom. Okay. There we go. And now before you seal up your piñata, you're going to want to put your candy in there. Let's see. Put some of these smaller ones in there. And then, wow, we can really fit a lot of good candy in here. Okay, now I've got my cup, just like when you drink. So it's like upside down. Then I've got my circle, and I'm gonna actually put tape. Okay, so I'm gonna put one piece of tape to kind of go on the inside of the cup. And then I'll put a piece of tape on the other side to cover the outside of the cup. I want it under my tissue paper. Okay, there we go. All right. Ooh, I might need some stronger tape on the other side. So now I have my piñata, and did you know that when you have a piñata, to break it open, you can use like a stick, okay? But this is just a little piñata, so you can figure out how you want to kind of pop it open, and then your candy will spill out, and you'll have a lot of candy.
Oh, thank you, Miss Rosalie. So we are having, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're struggling a little bit. I hope you guys are having fun watching us. Miss Kimberly's phone keeps ringing. My music accidentally turned on. You know, we're just getting through this, and we're trying to have fun. And, you know, we just really wanted this program to be about fun and celebration and showing you guys how much we, you know, appreciate you guys sticking with us through all of these programs. So I have one more poem to read, and this is about winter solstice. Winter solstice is a celebration in December. It happens on December 21st, and it's a celebration of the light returning to the earth. So a lot of people enjoy celebrating winter solstice. In my family, what we do is we exchange an ornament, a new ornament every year in winter solstice. And I'm sure lots of families have different celebrations that they do for winter solstice. And we're getting some funny comments and I'm trying to read them. Somebody keeps calling. You can't call us while we're recording. All right, so anyways, last poem for the day. Solstice. December has the longest nights of any in the year. In centuries past, folks were afraid the sun would disappear. They lit grand fires to bring it back with feasting and good cheer. I like that poem. So that's the last poem for today. And then we do have, sorry about that, we have two fun things. So in your take and make kit, there is this box with a shoe on it, okay? This is our shoe box. We kind of thought it was kind of fun. Celebrate St. Nick's Day, which is December 6th, so that would be this weekend. Lots of different countries put shoes out the night before, and then in the morning, the shoes are filled with lots of goodies. So we decided as our gift to you is your own little shoe box. So this shoe is actually a sticker, and it's just taped on there so you can take it off and then peel off the back and put the shoe sticker on something. And then inside it are just some fun little goodies. There's a little gingerbread cookie, there's some hot chocolate, there's a candy cane. The best thing I think though is you get your own little shoe keychain and this fun little gnome, which Miss Kimberly had to have these for all of her favorite children that participate in all of our take and make kits. This is a little gnome, and it would be like one of the Norwegian countries, they celebrate with little gnomes. So there's that. So that's your shoe box. We hope you guys enjoy it. It's our gift to you to say thank you for following us this whole summer and all of our fun and wild antics on Facebook. So there's that. And then our very last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do our popper. I've never done one of these. So in Australia and in the United Kingdom, so England, they do these poppers that are very popular. Have you ever done one of these?
I have not.
So you guys all get a popper too. So we're gonna do it on air and see what it is. We have no idea what's in it. Are we ready? Do we pull it?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's all sorts of fun little things in there.
Ooh,
There's like a game, a spring game. Oh, there's a joke. A joke. What do you call a penguin in the Sahara Desert?
I don't know.
Lost. He's lost. And then, what's this? Oh, it's another crown.
Oh, how fun.
How fun. Okay. So we got another crown. And that's all we have for you guys today. We're going to try playing Andy Williams again.